Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the Let's Play Football Manager 2013 series with Arsenal. And this is how the league ended then in 2037. And unfortunately, it is no title for us this season as Chelsea went on to win. So this is the first time, I think, there is a team not from the Northwest that won the league. That is incredible, really, considering, if we just look at the history. Obviously, we finished second, not Northwest. Sorry, with the exception of Brighton. Sorry, I totally forgot about my Brighton team. Duh. Man City obviously won in 2013. I know United won, but this was before the season ended. And they won that 3 times in a row, and then United managed to reclaim it back. And basically, it was just all at the whole. Look at that. With the exception of Chelsea, it was all Manchester throughout the tens. And then we obviously came in, crashed the party, and obviously we've ran about half of the 20s and half of the 30s. And then Man City claimed it back, and we finished runner-up second twice now. That's cool. So Chelsea, for the first time in 27 years have won a title. And Salvatore Sirigu has done a marvellous job. And he will actually be leaving at the end of the season. He's going to be going to Barcelona as they were looking for a new manager. Their manager's gone to some sort of international job or something. And I actually was approached by Barcelona and they offered me stupid amount of money. However, I did ask my Twitter followers and say, would you like me to go to Barcelona? Do you think would that just be too silly? You can't do a Let's Play as Barcelona. Unless, they have fallen from grace drastically in 2037, then yeah, I'd get it. But you can't simply just do a Let's Play of Barcelona because no one wants to watch that. Everyone's like, Barcelona, who the hell wants to watch Barcelona? So, obviously everyone wants to watch Barcelona, but you managing Barcelona is no good. It's boring. Just win everything. No, seriously though, That's obviously no good, so I decided I'm building a team here, I want to stay. So Sirigu's going to go there. Obviously we came second, but look at the amount of draws we've had. Look at that draw column, 10 draws. What's going on? And that eventually basically cost us. If we'd turned a couple of those into victories, we may have won the league. But City there finishing third, joint with Liverpool. They have the better goal difference though by 7 goals, so they get the automatic qualification spot for the Champions League. So Liverpool will have to fight through the qualifiers, not a big deal, but they're in it. Then Brighton going into the Europa League, Millwall and then Newcastle falling down from 4th into 7th, but that's still a very, very respectable spot to be in for them, considering how bad their seasons have been previously. Then Aston Villa, Charlton finishing a record high, 9th. Blackburn, West Brom, Swansea, Tottenham finishing a bit higher than they usually do, Southampton, and then came Manchester United. What happened? I don't know. 44 points. Not a whole lot. I mean, they were never really in danger of getting relegated. Cardiff were always just a little bit too far behind for them. But, it was quite strange to see it. Lincoln and West Ham, they're just about managing to survive. But I think with about 3 games to go, they were okay. So, that's how that looks. So there's no transfers to go over. Let's have a look at our fixtures. I've gone way too far there. Next game, I think I said was going to be against Cardiff, so this was it. So 2-2 here, another draw. Lopez and Hristov, the old guard, very old guard, now scoring. But unfortunately, once again, lost it. Another draw. Jimmy fucking Crowder, remember him? He's 25 now. He's at Wigan. He's at Wigan. Because of course they got relegated, didn't they? So unfortunately, we got Drew with a relegation threatened team. I can't believe 9.5 million. What the hell happened there? But yeah, Hristov now they are plans to retire on the 5th of 2038. So that's in about a year or so. 37 now, and Lopez will also be retiring. 37 plans to retire then. So yeah, but they're doing very well. As you can see, they're a great start for them. Where are we? Push me down a bit. So we then played Werder Bremen, who are actually quite decent. They're not amazing, but they're decent at the Emirates, and we won 1-0 with Diego Antonio scoring a nice winner, and of course they didn't get an away goal, which was an added bonus. Then we lost the Capital One Cup final. Still no Capital One Cup, 40 odd years, and we still didn't do it. But my God, this was a game. This was a great game. Peter van den Bulk gave us the lead in the 7th minute. But look at the amount of bookings. The referee was very firm. And this was, I'll take you through it. Rodriguez here with a nice run, gives it to Gensler. Okay, I'm not going to spell it out like that. I thought I was just waiting for the goal, but I can't remember the goal because I keep playing ahead of myself. I'm actually not that far ahead of myself now, so I should really be able to remember most of this. I do like to take the occasional break from the game, like 3, 4, 5, 6 days occasionally, just so I can keep my memory fresh. But yeah, lovely header from Vanderbilt, great cross from Gensler, the man for the big occasion. I talked about him previously, Gensler, he only crops up in the big occasions. But then a superb free kick from Yavor Saritas, I think is how you say that. Excuse me. And then this was, we went to extra time and Tony Hurst got himself sent off, the frigging clown. And we took them all the way to extra time with 10 men. I was quite proud of what they did, to be fair. But eventually we could hold out no more as Christian scored for Chelsea. 95th minute of extra, so that's 5th minute of extra time. And we just had to go for it. I was like, at this point, I was like, you know what, I'd rather lose 3-1 going for it. I thought Lopez was going to smash that, but at this point we were on overload, take more risks, everything. And I was like, yeah, I'd rather, we've all heard the term, you'd rather lose 3-1 fighting than 2-1 going down with a whimper, or whatever the phrase is. But unfortunately, we missed, and Munoz missed the penalty as well. Rodriguez saved it despite the 6.3 rating there. But it was a good game. It was a really, really intense game to watch. Really good entertainment. Kind of pity I didn't do it live, to be honest. But I will. I kind of want to do them live, but I don't, because this is just my normal save, so that kind of ruins it in a way if I do. It takes that out of it. But then we beat Newcastle 3-1. Vandenberg scoring 2 and Rodriguez now getting his goal scoring form on a bit. 4-0 against Villa, with Sunday scoring 2, Lopez and Rodriguez scoring again. And then happily we won on away goals. Got a little bit too close for comfort in the end with Werder Bremen. Pius Sunday gave us the lead 2-0. That was the away goal. And then they nearly snatched it, but we did win on the away goals rule. God, we got lucky there, didn't we? Next game though, we played Chelsea, and I was thinking, where was this in the bloody final? Went to Zola Arena and 1-2-1 with Velioglu and Hurst scoring, so he avenging his red card. And then also 1-2-1 again, as that's 3-2-1s in a row, with Crew going down to 2 goals from Vandenberg. 1-0 against Swansea. Andre Christoph scoring again. So that's how many goals he scored now? Like a few? He scored a few. And then 3-0 against Inter. So a team we haven't played, I don't think at all, really, for a long time. Inter Milan, as Ikoku, Antonio and Vandenberg scored at the Emirates. So that's a big, big result. 1-4 in the semi-finals already. And then we played Man United. So we actually started to win. We got rid of the draws after that card. That Cardiff game was that was it for me. I was like, right, we've got to do better now. You've really got to press on, and we did. So we beat Man United 4-1. Lopez scoring 2, Ikoku and Vandenberg scoring, and a great game against Inter Milan here. So we already had the 3 goals. It was 7-3. It was absolutely just back and forth, ding dong battle as the game calls it. We're never really in danger of losing it, but it was a good tussle. That one, that Inter Milan game. I don't really want to show you the goals and click on the results and stuff, as it kind of resets itself, and this is going back up here and it's kind of doing my head in. Sorry about that. Millwall 2-1 at the Den with Vandenberg and an own goal, giving us the victory. 2-0 against Lowly Wolves, who I think at this point were already relegated. Yujin Cheng scoring again, and Bashir Ali scoring, and of course we had the semi-finals to contend with. And who was that semi-final against? Real Madrid, which we lost at the Emirates. We lost the first leg with Vandenberg getting us a goal. But unfortunately got to 2 away goals. It was quite cagey, it was quite tight, but it was a good game. But unfortunately we just couldn't win. And this is where the season started to go a bit wobbly, with a 0-0 against Tottenham, which was no good. Probably should have played a stronger team, but it's like, yes, North London derby, but what's next? A place in the Champions League finals for grabs if we can beat Real Madrid the next game. Could we? No, as we lost. On the away goal, we did win. Vandenberg scored for us, 45th minute plus 1, the 46th minute in the first half, but we just couldn't find an extra goal, so we go out on the away goal rule to Real Madrid. Disappointing, yes, but a good, valiant fight nevertheless. So, yes, we won 1-0, but not enough to send us through. Then we lost to West Ham Rodriguez. The season basically just filtered out at this point, where Chelsea really was still too far ahead to catch. 1-1 against Blackburn, and 4-2 against Southampton, with Antonio getting to Urena on Sunday, and losing 1-0 there to Lincoln on the final day of the season. It did, strangely enough, go down to the final day of the season. I think, yeah, it did. Where basically, if we just look at the past position, I'll just show you the past positions. As you can see, we were never really going to catch Chelsea, but they, with that, yeah, but basically, I'll just sort of set the day up for you. Last day of the season, we were on 79 points, and that's what we ended on. Chelsea on 82. So technically, the title could have gone to us still, and obviously we conceded the one, so we were on plus 42. I think. Let's have a look. How did they win? Where are they? They won 3-2. So there was like a 4-goal swing. I think a 4-goal swing could have won it for a 4 or 5 goal swing if we absolutely twatted Lincoln and Chelsea lost. We could have won. We could have done it. Unfortunately, Campman, I kind of wish we did, because Campman then could have snatched it in the last minute for them, and that, would have really, done it for us. But my son nearly did it for me. Yeah, so that was a bit of a shame. But second place is still okay. But it went down to the final day of the season. Well, it was already sewn up. It wasn't as tight as you think when I say it like that. They scored more than us. We conceded less, just one, but we needed just to score more goals. So I think I do need to get another striker alongside Van den Bulk. Maybe change to a 4-4-2. I don't know. Might think about changing the old formation there, just to attract a few more strikers up there. So yeah, a bit of a shame in the end. That the draws kind of just cost us. But Peter Van den Bulk ending on 24 goals for the season. Pi Sunday with 13 assists. Rodriguez and Urena both getting 2 red cards. I need to sort that out. Let's see. So Van den Bulk ending on 33 goals for the season. Antonio Urena on 9. Sunday on 8, but he got 16 assists. And Van den Bulk also getting 11, with Antonio getting 9 assists. So yeah, so not the greatest season in the world. Trophyless. We had that before if you're an Arsenal fan. But nevertheless, progress. Definitely progress. We'll see what we can do next season. And yeah, hopefully we can go on and win it, maybe. Give Chelsea a bit more of a run for the money. So thanks for watching. We'll go over all the new managers and stuff in the next episode, because there's going to be a lot of them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.